Yo, Neil. Yo, Neil.
Yo, what's up?
Yo.
Yo.
You won't believe me when I say this, but the trailer just dropped, bro! Welcome back, everybody. So, boy, YT Jokes back with a brand new video with the boys, Neil. And, bro,
Welcome back. Sorry, dude.
the trailer dropped. We're in school today. We're not gonna waste too much time explaining this.
The trailer dropped during school and we started tweaking.
Yeah, we were watching that. So we're gonna break it down for you, Mark.
Let me break it down for you, Mark. As we start off with a little... I can't believe they still have this mascot thing.
I know.
This was funny.
This was funny. It's like so uncanny. That's crazy, dog. When I saw this,
crazy. Alright, let's break it down. Right here, this looks like... Remember when that scene in Chapter 2 with
yep,
Noelle
with Birdley and Noelle. Or,
yeah, and Birdley,
the one
too,
with
that
Birdley.
One, yeah. So this might be insinuating something like...
And also something dark.
Yeah.
And because blue is a color mostly represented by sadness and despair and something bad happening.
Yeah.
So I think that could foreshadow.
Susie's color here right now is dimmed as well. And she's on her knees.
I know everyone could just say, yeah, that's the color of their sprites, but I think this has further meaning.
Yeah. Like, you pull them up. But the thing is, Rousey's coming from below.
Rousey is coming from below.
A lot of you are going to say that symbolism of Rousey being a darker and, like, coming from a lesser reality. But here's the really important part.
No, so Rousey was yellow there. That's also symbolism because Rousey is not yellow.
Yeah.
The main color is green here.
We also got to point out that they could also, Chris and Susie could also be like on their knees, like kneeling, because they just jumped down into the dark world, because this is where it would be. So we're gonna break it down right here. We got Lancer. This proves that this is chapter 3 and 4. We got
I see.
We got
So this is chapter 4.
Yeah, this has to be chapter 4. We have one of the shadow guys here. This is
So
chapter 4.
there must be a reason why Rousey puts his hood back on, because
Yeah, hold on. Let me see.
we see chapter 4 man's here, or sorry, chapter 3 man's here.
I see the swatch. I see a breezy. I see. What's that? Oh, that's a pop up.
Yeah. And then these are all just chapter 2 guys and chapter 1.
Yeah. Wait.
But we still have a chapter 1
Addison.
person here.
Yeah, that's an Addison. We've seen that before. Anything else here? No. And then the soul transition. I like that. This is chapter 2.
Still, yeah, nothing new yet. But when I saw this next part,
chapter 3.
so this is our first bit of gameplay here. It looks like a new mechanic at the bottom.
We've seen this in Spanton Sweepstakes.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
You can see that. Okay, pay attention to the HP right now.
160,
It's
190,
160, 190, 140. So this is chapter 3. Those are the stats going into chapter 3. Or in Snowgrave, chapter 2, Chris has 160 because XP and XP farming. Aura farming.
This is brand new. This looks like it could be chapter 3.
This has to be chapter 3. No, I point that out. The pink and the yellow.
That's what I was thinking too.
Spampton's colors, Mike or Tenna's colors, image_friends colors. Plus, this fun aesthetic is really chapter 3.
Yeah, it's very reminiscent of chapter 2, chapter 3.
Yeah.
Which have similar vibes, as we know. What are these though? These look like airplanes, like propellers.
I don't know.
I don't know what else they could be.
I don't know. It's clearly a mini game.
This is really cool. This is also chapter 3, I believe.
Yeah, it's got to be chapter 3.
I noticed Papu and Larity. I'm not sure what that means.
I think what it's trying to be is like polarity. You know the word polarity?
Polarity, yeah.
I don't know what it means. Hold on, let's search it up. What's polarity? In the meantime, I'd also like to...
Oh, no, it means popularity.
Oh my god, we're stupid. Alright. Yeah, as you can see, we're not perfect.
But this has to be chapter 3. I mean, look at the lights. Look at the background. What does the background say there?
I can't even tell.
It looks like it could say laugh. L-A...
Something... This might be news. N-E-W-S. Live. So something...
I want to say laugh news live.
I have no idea what it says.
Now, this was really striking to me because... First of all, the different colors. Susie does not look like this. Chris does not look like this. This has to be something with chapter 4, because we know it's chapter 4 as we'll play it.
Yeah.
Here, we see the church.
Those are the church. Yeah, those are church lights. First of all, I'd like to point out Susie's orange, but Chris is gray. It
Darker
looks
color.
like,
Looks almost like the vessel that we
Yeah.
created at the beginning of the game.
yeah, but we know this isn't Because when Chris is jumping, it's the same jump animation for Chris.
So this has to do with something that's in the chapter here, because the darker colors have to mean something.
Chapter 1, right? And then
This is awesome.
Tenna.
And the thing I wanted to point out too is all of these little clips that plays here. Chapter 1 is waiting. Also, is this refined? I don't remember it looking as good as this.
I think it is. Or maybe it's just a filter they put on.
Maybe.
The trailer.
But this is a clip from the game. Once again, a clip from the game.
I'd also like to point out, these are the antagonists. Chapter 3,
Yeah.
Tenna.
So this is like this is almost telling us the final boss here.
Yeah, and also the past two were in game. This might be a cutscene in the game, but like, if imagine this is like some Omega Flowey.
That's what I was saying.
Fight.
This is very reminiscent of Omega Flowey with the very realistic TV screen esque head, and the almost uncanny like realistic vibe in this pixelated world. It's very Omega Flowey reminiscent, which reminds me of when we first saw the smile at the end of chapter 2. I have my own reaction on stream if you guys want to go check it out. When we first played, and I screamed, "Oh my god, Flowey! Oh my god, Flowey!" Which it doesn't seem too far fetched now. I'm not gonna say this is Omega Flowey, but I think it is very inspired by it.
Yeah, it'll have a callback to Omega Flowey.
Yeah.
Maybe. And I also want to say this is very kind of like VHS horror. Like
That's what I'm saying. It's very like analog horror, which adds to the uncanny valley effect, which is really cool. Chapter 3 is waiting for us. Main villain is Tenna. I'm gonna guess this is Tenna because the antennas. You see the antennas up there.
Chapter 4, I really want to bring this up. As you can see, the tiles are of the angel and the actual Deltarune.
That is the Deltarune.
So chapter 4 is, first of all, you can see the orange and the darker blue. That's clearly chapter 4. So whatever we saw earlier.
That we know that's chapter 4. This is not showing us any type of boss though. All the other ones are showing us characters. Mm-hmm. This is not showing us any characters. So I guess they don't want to reveal the final boss just yet, which makes a lot of sense. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't. Maybe Mike's not even, or whatever that Tenna Mike, whatever that is, might not be the final boss. Maybe they're just trying to allude to that because the other two are the final bosses.
I'd also like to say that whatever's chasing Chris and Susie. First of all, Rousey's not here.
Rousey is not here.
Rousey is absent.
So this could be at the beginning of the chapter, like how we play without Rousey at the beginning of both chapters for a bit. Mm-hmm. But we have no reason to believe that currently. It just with the void background. That's how every other chapter begins, kind of.
Yeah, and I also like to say, whatever's chasing them looks like eyes.
It does look like
eyes. It
eyes.
doesn't look like the Titan eyes, though. But they are dark. They're black and white. So it makes me lead to assume that they are some force of darkness, like relating.
And we have a theory video coming out on that. Hopefully, couple weeks. I want to say a couple weeks.
Yeah, because you're gonna put it into overdrive after this.
Yeah, I'm really gonna start pumping it up. So I want to say a couple weeks.
Just my actual sub.
So get ready for that because we touch a lot upon darkness and eyes, which is a really cool concept that
we will talk about.
That we'll talk about for sure. But this is very reminiscent of that in terms of eyes having a lot of power, darkness having a lot of power in this world. Mm-hmm. These all look like eyes. These all look like they're emerging from darkness, which
they're coming up from it.
And they're chasing us. So these could be very powerful weapons from. Or like entities, we don't know yet, but very cool. We're also running across some like,
it
looks like glass.
Yeah, it looks like glass. The way it's shattering right here. I'd also like to say maybe the warm and cold colors are reminiscent, or they're supposed to symbolize like their story progression, like their character progression. Like Susie has warmed up to us, like gotten a lot warmer.
But Chris has become colder.
Yeah,
and
as you can see,
in a way more or less
friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Susie doesn't have her weapon out. Chris does.
Chris has the weapon out.
Yeah. Something's going down in chapter 4.
Something's going down. I think chapter 4 is going to be a very big pivotal moment in the story, and I can't wait to play that. I'm so hyped. This is really cool.
This I need to point out. First of all, you can see it's Temmie style.
And also, I love the animation here. I've started nerding out about animation.
Really starts shaking.
That is true.
Yeah.
So maybe it shows the what's the word? The desperation of each chapter. how it just gets worse and worse.
Yeah, how it gets more serious.
Because we know chapter 1 and 2 really aren't that serious. Chapter 3 is maybe a little more serious than chapter 2, but not even. But we know chapter 4 gets...
Yeah, because we know chapter 3 is a little silly. But Toby said it's in the vein of chapter 2, so I feel like chapter 2 you're really gonna like chapter 3. But chapter 4 he said is a like story theme, like story based. And for all y'all that said it's not in the church,
it's in the church. Right. Come on now.
I love being right.
We called that shit months ago. Why you doubting us?
Okay. Now, this last part. At first, I thought this was, when I first looked at it, I thought it was a dark fountain, right? It looks like a dark fountain.
It does. But then it looks like they're fighting something, first of all.
Yeah, first of all, it looks like they're fighting
something. Something opens up here. It's like
it unravels.
It looks like wings unraveling.
Wings unraveling, and...
It looks like a star.
And a save point. And we know save points are related to the Titans because they have save point eyes. So
this could be a Titan.
A could be a Titan, but B, the wings make me believe this might be the angel.
That's not even a bad show whatsoever.
Now I don't think, because it says in chapter 4 waiting DELTARUNE.
So this could be something way down the line. Maybe like chapter. Who knows, man? Chapter 7.
This could be some chapter 7 stuff, and as you can see, it's like it's very reminiscent of the story panels. Remember, chapter 1 we had the legend.
It has the same coloring, same color palette as Undertale's legend, as Deltarune's story panel. So this could be another instance of that
as well. And I'd also like to point out, I just realized this now. Okay, no, first I'll bring up this. You can see the heart is in the middle, like the soul. So everyone's saying that the soul and us, the player, might be the angel. I think is correct because the title is above them.
The title is way above them. It's more so in the center of where this angel would be.
Yeah.
Literally at the soul of it.
Yeah. But I'd also like to point out, Rousey has his head down, like he's bowing. He has his arms behind his back.
Rousey does have his head down. It looks like Susie's very disgruntled at this.
Yeah, Chris
is kind of ready for war. It looks like.
And Rousey
looks prepared. Rousey looks like he is
like
almost worshipping this thing. So I think, and I've always thought a really cool concept would be Rousey kind of turning on the team or really being some much stronger, more maybe evil source.
I would say evil, but like an antagonist.
An antagonist, like actually
have
knows
to work against.
Yeah, for sure, and knows a way too much because we know Rousey knows a lot, and we don't know anything yet, which is why I love this game because we know nothing. We know nothing.
Exactly.
And I think when something's shrouded in mystery, that's the best part about it. We don't know anything, and that leaves so many possibilities. But I think that's a huge point that you brought up right there.
Yeah, a lot of evil Rousey theorists are gonna go crazy with this trailer after seeing this. All right.
Also, this
and it opens up
real quick. Sorry, this is waiting for
yeah. And then
switch to launch day,
which is June as 4th. We know June 5th. It's June 5th.
June 5th. Why did I say June 4th? Cool, because it says 8-4 up there. That's not even June is 6th, but whatever.
I'm so excited.
This was insane.
So this is nuts.
So that alongside everything else in that direct, oh my god, Silk Song, Donkey Kong. There's Bear, bro.
Yeah, Silk Song, Donkey Kong. First of all, seeing the
am I gonna be the only one to say that's the greatest direct of all time?
No, yeah, that was definitely the greatest direct of all time. I've been watching directs for years. That was the most hype I've ever been during a direct since Smash Bros. Ultimate was announced. Like literally peak fiction. Anyways, time for part 2, which is the real newsletter. So not the April Fool's one. My bad.
If you guys were here yesterday, you know Neo made a fake newsletter video, and we like trolled people in Discord too. This is real though, and this manifested because a lot of people in the comments and Neo in the video said Deltarune tomorrow, which is insane because yeah, the game didn't drop, but we know when it's dropping. Tomorrow. We got so much news. We got
information. We got story information.
You telling me Cardi really dropped, and then Toby said, "Yeah, you know what? This is the one." Last time he dropped, it was 2020, dog. That's you know what? Cardi dropped 2020. Whole lot of red. Now he dropped music. Now he dropped. Oh my god, bro.
Sorry. So good. Anyways,
let's get to the point.
Release date. Deltarune Chapter 3, Chapters 1 to 4 will release on June 5th, 2025. It will be available on PC, Mac, Nintendo Switch, and PlayStation 4 like before. It will also now include Nintendo Switch 2 and PlayStation 5.
I just want to mention, I have the PS4 version of Deltarune, and I've always noticed that whenever I go to play Deltarune on my PlayStation, because we stream on my PlayStation, it always shows the PS4 logo beside Deltarune, which I guess now there's a PS5 version. Maybe I have to replay the game. I don't know if it transfers over from the PS4 to the PS5.
He already said it'll transfer over.
Okay, good.
He said it. You bro clearly didn't watch the videos I made.
No, I saw that.
I'm kidding,
I saw that, but I'm just saying, like, this is something different. It's a different game. Like, it's different file.
Anyways, price.
Completely.
Deltarune will cost $24.99.
$25 for P.
$25 for the best game I've ever played in my life is nuts. Literally, I think when Undertale first dropped, it was $20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is for the entire game. This is just not just for these chapters. It's from 1 to 7.
It says right here, you only have to buy the game once. Upcoming chapters will be added as free updates. Chapter 5, 6, and 7, and if there's any chapters after that, you're getting for free. FREE, $0 plus tax, which is 0 because that's how math works.
I just want to thank you, Toby, because you could have charged a lot on this. You could have made a lot of money on this, and yeah, you still will make a lot of money on this. But
Bro's the goat. Bro's the goat of gaming.
You are the goat. I have to thank you.
That's not factored into the cost, though. I feel right charging people for what there currently is, not what I say will get down.
There will be.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm so excited. Therefore, this $24.99 to me represents the exact price of 4 chapters. But it's my hope that we complete more chapters. You'll feel like this game was a super good deal. Just wait, I'll prove it to you. Also, the soundtrack on Steam will cost $15, which is usual. With the release of Chapter 3 and 4, it'll contain over 150 songs. I'm pretty sure Undertale's OST
is 150 songs?
No, it's 100.
Oh, wow.
The full Undertale.
And now we have 4 chapters. How many songs are in Deltarune currently?
Okay, search that up while I read. Isn't the value actually a little too good? Hyperventilating and drools on it. Only Toby, bro. If you've already been buying the individual chapter soundtracks on Bandcamp, chapters 3 and 4 will be released as a separate release there as well. And also, we get a cute little spam to checking his wallet, and there's nothing but Toby. Because Spamton's broke.
I mean, for the OST, chapter 1 is 40 minutes, chapter 2 is 49 minutes.
Doesn't show how many.
It doesn't really show how many, but
so
chapter 2 is 46 songs. Chapter 1 is 40 songs.
So around 90. So around the same as Undertale, and plus the 150 we're getting.
Yeah. So that's a grand total. If that's like 90-ish, that's a grand total of 60 new songs, which is crazy.
That is nuts. Anyways, Steam wishlist. Hey, I just realized I never asked anyone to wishlist the game on Steam. I don't know what it does or what it's for, but if the game's coming out, it means that there's only a little time left to get the top of the rankings. All right, let's go, guys. Let's get that number 1 spot. So he's just promoting. Somehow after linking it, its ranking dropped abruptly, bro. Poor Toby.
I want to say every single newsletter I saw with you, I'm not gonna say it was disappointing, but every time I kind of expected like some more knowledge on when it's gonna come out, and he never really said that. But now this is insane. And also this calls back to the last newsletter when Toby said, just wait till the dog thaws out, which we said maybe spring something's gonna happen. Maybe not release, but he's gonna give us news, and that's exactly what happened.
I mean, we're getting a summer release, which is perfect.
Summer release, so this is early June. A lot of other games are gonna drop around that same time.
Oh yeah, Doom the Dark Ages, FNAF 8, Secrets of the Mimic is what I'm saying. Mario Kart comes out during this.
Kirby Forgotten Land DLC.
Oh my God, we gotta.
So we're gonna be playing a lot of games.
Anyways, As an effort to make, first of all, console differences, as an effort to make the most of being a launch title for the Nintendo Switch 2, which is crazy. It's like one of the promo titles for Switch 2.
Which is, I mean, that just goes to show how big the game actually is.
I really wanted to try something special, so we made a very small special room which takes advantage of the mouse controls on 2 controllers at once. Only possible for the Nintendo Switch 2. You can see the trailer. But don't worry.
You can see it in the trailer.
Yeah, no, I think that's the pink and yellow thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But don't worry, even if you can't get your hands on the Switch 2 right away, the other versions of the game will also have this special room with a completely different control scheme. To clarify, all non-Nintendo Switch 2 versions will have the exact same content as each other. So we're not missing out on any bosses like Mad Mew for the Switch.
Cool.
When Undertale dropped on the Switch. There is no meaningful difference in content amount, dialogue, setting, music, or between any versions. So you will have the full package of fun no matter what you get. No one gets left out. And just to clarify for the cats in the back, no matter what version you buy, everyone gets Bluey! For yes! Woo, baby! What is this even?
But this also really just shows us that Bluey is a meme that kind of the community came up with. Like, yeah, Toby mentioned it, but the community kind of ran with it, and Toby's clearly playing into that. So I can't wait for him to say
Twitter,
Deltarune
he said
tomorrow.
Deltarune tomorrow.
Wait, did he actually?
Yeah.
Are you dead ass?
I'm be dead ass. Other differences, Nintendo Switch 2 will have the unique special small room. You can import save files from the Switch demo of Chapter 1 and 2. It can import save files from the Switch version of Deltarune, the full game as well. And for the Nintendo Switch, you can import save files from the Switch demo of Chapter 1 and 2, and gets to watch a cute loading screen longer than other consoles. That's this, but I'm not gonna lie. It's because it's the original Switch, that's why.
Yeah.
PC Mac version, convenience of having it on your PC. He's trying to say it's faster. And recommended control scheme for the non-Switch 2 special room.
And PS4 and PS5 version can import save. Okay, perfect. So the
Import.
PS4 demo. Okay, so I do not have to replay the game. Thank you.
Yeah. PS5 version can import save files from the PS4 version of Deltarune, the full game too. We are required to have trophies.
Ooh.
So we're getting achievements, so it's gonna be cool to see. This time they give rise to pretty hardcore challenges. And please listen, I have no endorsement that you actually attempted. Even knowing of its mere existence will only bring you frustration and anguish. Honestly, it may be one of the worst ideas I've ever had. Perhaps no one will even try. People are gonna try.
So it's probably gonna be like a no-hit trophy.
No hit gas.
That's what
no
I'm
hit
thinking.
Dr. Gas.
That's what I'm thinking.
Trophy.
Like a no-hit final boss, which is gonna be insanely hard, especially for PlayStation.
He already said Chapter 3 is like miles harder than Chapter 2. Like it's like end game Undertale genocide stuff. And which is probably accounting for Snowgrave as well in the weird route.
Okay. You know what? I can't wait, damn boy.
I also gotta find out where I say Undertale bad route because we can't say that on YouTube when we're getting monetized.
Okay.
Oopsies. I'm gonna leave that in. Lol. Maybe that's for the best after all. I think it'll
be too late for most of you guys anyways. So
my brain.
Overall, all these differences are very slight. No matter what version you get, it'll be great.
Conclusion. Well, the game is coming out. Isn't that swell?
So this is like a parallel to what you did yesterday.
Yeah. Conclusion again. Seriously, I've been duct taped over, tied up to a chair, locked in a box, thrown to the bottom of the ocean, dragged around like an anchor, etc., etc. That's what it's been like up till now. Now I can say it. Deltarune Chapters 1 and 4 will release on June 5th, 2025. Isn't that swell?
Absolute cinema. Absolute cinema.
And now,
can you click on any of these images like usual?
No. I don't think there's anything like that.
So he wasn't even like screwing around this time.
Yeah, he was on business.
He was on straight
I've
business.
been waiting. I've been starving.
Last time we got this much content was the Spam and Sweet Face.
Real though. Anyways, I'd like to bring up the Steam page because we got new stuff. First of all, it's been updated. 5th of June 2025. Peak. The game plans to unlock in approximately 2 months. We're in. So I was saying May, late April, late May. So that time frame, and I was slightly outside of it by 5 days. I am slightly proud of that. And I also said, okay, maybe when March was ending, like at the 22nd. I think in one of the videos I said April 2nd. Give me till April 2nd.
Yeah.
And if it's not on April 2nd, then y'all can make fun of me. And I...
Toby delivered on the last day.
Thank you, bro.
Appreciate you, dog.
Anyways, let's go through some of these images.
Nothing new here.
Chapter 1. Chapter
Still nothing
1,
new. Still nothing
chapter
new.
1, Chapter 2, Chapter 2, Chapter 2.
This is brand new.
Chapter 4, I think.
This shows us Jockington, which means Jockington is going to be in a dark world, which is very
unless
cool.
this is just a gag.
Maybe this is a gag, but
First of all, I think this is Chapter 4. First of all, the robes. We know it's in the church now.
this,
The
it does look like some
tiles.
kind of priest. This looks like a very churchy tile.
This person looks like Hollow Knight, which y'all Hollow Knight fans eating
That's-
good. Y'all finally
yo.
got confirmed 2025,
That's-
which is crazy.
That's what it looked like. When I saw this earlier, I'm like, what does that look like? It looks like a Hollow Knight character.
It also looks like a goner.
No,
kind of.
it kind of does a little bit.
Yeah, and
Now,
it's like shattered.
I want to mention something real quick. First of all, this is in the same shape as like a Super S. You know, like Super S's?
Yeah, like Savage logo.
Which Jockington looks like somebody who would draw those. I'm not going to lie.
Second.
Also, this looks like it could be a church window
Yeah.
with the coloring, and also looks like a depth.
Yeah, it looks like a
Goner
portal to
Maker
the depths.
background.
Jockington grows the beard. The beard is strange, but okay.
And also, we talked a lot about, well, actually, their colors are normal here.
Maybe Chapter 3?
This could be a chapter 3.
I don't know why
thing.
Jockington would be anywhere related to Chapter 3.
And I don't know what this means.
No, but look, the ground.
I know, it's
the
very
road.
reminiscent of a religious place. The only thing that's throwing me off right now is this. Their coloring.
Maybe that.
Maybe
that
they have to
coloring
work
at
to get their color back. I don't know.
Who knows? Or maybe their coloring could be different because of the panes, the pane glass, and the lights.
That could be true.
Because you saw there's pane glass up there, right?
Yeah, so that could be very true.
Yeah.
Just the lighting in the room making them look different.
Yeah, and as you can see, the depths background. This could be very important. If Chapter 4 is really a story thing, we might get our first look at the depths.
But this also could just be and it also looks like water.
Water, as I said in our theory, we talked
a
about
lot about water and
relations
its relations to
y'all stay
darkness,
tuned for that in a couple.
darkness, eyes. Ah, my God! It's peak.
All right. Next, this
This is
first
really
of all,
cool.
remember when I said pay attention to the HP?
So this
you
is-
can see this is Chapter 4.
200, 230.
They
So,
have their color back. Ralphie's here.
Do they go up by 20 each chapter?
No, this is definitely because Chris was at 160.
160 for chapter 2 or 3?
No, for 3.
Okay, so this has
this
got to
is
be chapter
plus
4.
40.
These kind of are reminiscent of like bishops.
Yeah, bishops.
Which also,
And they look
just
like
want to say,
ghosts.
this is more so. Yeah, actually, they do look like ghosts. This is almost proving the chess theory to be correct. King, queen. After that is rook. So we have to see what's a rook in chapter 3. Then bishop.
Then knight, pawn, and player.
So this is literally confirming that.
Yeah,
That's one thing that's
these
been
are
confirmed.
chess pieces. Anyways, I'd also like to bring up the graveyard is right next to the church.
Yeah, so these could be
ghosts-
some ghost-ish characters. They look like they're using some sort of magic, but they do look like pumpkins. Also, their heads almost look like pumpkins.
I guess, yeah. They also like they kind of remind.
They
me
have
of-
crosses too.
Yeah, like crosses, like religious symbolism, imagery. Jeez, I just. Ugh. Anyways,
Symmetry.
Yeah. These also you can see diamonds up here, like root and magic. So maybe there's like
Some sort of connection there.
some sort of connection to chapter 1. Anyways,
Also, we do see Rouse with the hood off here.
yeah.
We know we've seen this before. We haven't really seen this specifically, but we know this is chapter 3.
Yeah, and chapter 3 as well. Actually, I think we have a better.
I don't know if this shows anything more than we saw before, but this is like some Guitar Hero shit. This is awesome, bro. This is so sick. And I have a feeling that Susie's gonna break the drum set, just smash right through it. Which shall guide you the way? Obviously, lyrics.
That's Rouse singing.
Oh, so Rouse. We know
That kind of confirms the theory that Rouse sang chapter 1.
especially if it's the same voice.
that. Yeah.
That would almost outright confirm it. Not even almost. That would outright confirm it.
So it's definitely something news love, or something like that.
That's what I want to say.
You
Like,
can kind of see. Hold on.
no, this is live for sure.
Live. Yeah. Sorry. Live.
I just want to say laugh, news, love.
You
Like
can kinda
almost
see
like love, live, laugh. I don't know if Toby would play into that, but like love, live, laugh is a big thing that almost like everybody has in their home, just like a little painting they have in their home.
Yeah, we know it takes place in the house. Hold on. It says NE, but you can kind of see the shape, like if you look really closely. Someone's got to brighten up this image.
Okay, it could be another E. Looks like it could be a W. That's or an F, but it doesn't make sense.
Unless this is a whole like.
This is like a whole word here.
And
like,
it's like a character that we don't know about.
Like, I don't know actually.
I have no idea. Anyways, yeah, this is the popularity. Maybe this is something like
Metaton, like how you have to get people watching,
yeah,
and listening in the dark world. I guess it's a very cool concept. I like this a lot, and the art looks very cool. I don't know why Rousey has a mohawk, but you do you.
Alright, gangster. Anyways, I think that's about it.
We did cover everything, and you know, if there's more shit to drop, we will cover that for sure. But
this is 30 minutes long, damn. But know what? Worth it.
We had to get our feelings out somehow, man.
Yeah. We will be dropping more videos. We're dropping a whole video on us playing chapter 1 and 2.
So we replayed chapter 1 and 2 like a year ago now, a year and a half ago.
And we're putting it into a video, so if y'all want to see that,
go watch that. It'll be out Saturday. So today is Wednesday. The video will be out either Friday or Saturday, so keep your eyes
and ears
open for that.
And mouths and noses open. Which is why y'all should subscribe, like, comment, join the Discord,
and become a member if you like.
Yeah, if you really want to help us out, then become a member. Yeah. Anyways,
we are going to be streaming. We're obviously going to be streaming Deltarune, and we're going to be posting videos of our streams for people that can't tune in or people that didn't tune in to watch afterwards. Maybe to reach more people.
We'll be playing this the day of.
We'll be playing it the day of for sure. So get ready for that stream. It's going to be insane. And I want to just say quickly, there's a lot of games that were announced on this Switch 2 Direct, including Kirby and the Forgotten Land DLC, which we'll also be playing. So there's a lot of stuff that we're going to be playing coming out soon. So if you guys want to subscribe, if you guys want to join the Discord, like all of that, please do so, because this is the time to do it. We are going to be on top! Come on now!
Yeah, in fact, we're playing Black Myth Wukong tonight.
So if y'all want to come watch
subscribe, we're going to be live at like 7 or 8.
Exactly.
Yeah, Discord don't even know about that yet.
Discord gonna know about it in like an hour.
Yeah, you're right. Anyways, thank y'all so much for watching.
Appreciate y'all.
And we'll see ya.
Yeah.
Bluey,
yeah. Oh.
Alright, that's enough.